Hey guys, OceanRDC here with my little background that I designed. I'm going to use it for the first time just to discuss about YCS, how I did, how other people did, and the decks I played and all that stuff. So I'm going to jump right into it. YCS Atlanta, got there right about 8:30. I managed to get a lot of the stuff that I was trying to get beforehand for the deck. I was playing Wind Up Jurak, and I was hoping that it'd be some sort of a dark horse in playing YCS to try and, try and top. So jumping into it, first round, I'm playing against Agents. Hard knockdown, drag out fight. It went to the third game, right to the last card, and I ended up winning. So I'm 1-0 out of the first round. So I'm feeling pretty good because a lot of times I'm always starting behind the 8 ball and going, X1 in the first round. Second round comes up. I'm playing, I believe, because I can't remember exactly what it is. I'm playing Winzectors, Wind Up Inzectors, and once again, I don't think that was much of a knockdown dragout fight. I won 2-0, but it was more of a dominating kind of thing where we're both playing Wind Up at the same time, and as soon as we clear the field off of that, all of a sudden here come my Jurak, and then just running into everything, Dolgalagia, and it's got nothing else. And so he loses. And now I'm, XO at the end of round 2. So I'm feeling really good at this point. And I'm thinking, if I just keep concentrating, I should be good. I should be great. Round 3 comes up. I'm playing against Inzector, just straight Inzector. At the end of that, it went to game 3. And he had Horn in his graveyard, summon Dragonfly, activated effect to go get Hornet. And I had Valor in my hand, and I blanked. And I allowed it. I said, okay. And then he went and got it, and I looked at my hand. I was like, oh, man, what did I just do? And I wasn't even going to try and, ask for it back because I already confirmed to allow the effect to go through, so I can't go back on that. So he goes off. That Hornet, Centipede, all this and that, Dad at the end of the thing, and just throws out the kill. So that's the end of my game right there. So I'm now X1 at the end of round 3, and not feeling too good about it. So I was like, alright, well, I'm just X1 at the end of round 3. I should be fine. Round 4 comes up. I play against, what is it? Against straight wind-ups. Straight up wind-ups. That one actually turned to a knockdown drag-out into round 3, overtime. I'm up about 1,800 life points on him on turn 4, and he hits me, and I'm down 100 from him, 37-36, and we go, alright, if I draw something that can hit you for 200 damage, he's got no back row, no hand, then I win. I top Solemn Judgment. So I lose. So now I'm X2 at the end of round 4, and it's not a good feeling. So after that, I go round 5, right? Go round 5, I ended up playing Chaos Dragon, which is that crazy stuff with Eclipse Wyvern, Red Eyes, Darkness Metal, Light Pulsar, all that crazy stuff. Now, in the earlier with the week, I did lose to that deck at Super Games, the local card shop. And I was thinking, man, it's really, really hard to play against something like that when it's a big beefy deck, and it still has little strategy in it. I was thinking Heroes Rule 2, and I don't know what else was it. Something else that I decided it might have worked, but it turns out Red MD does not target, seeing as how the effective special resolves within the effect, not the targeting, because it doesn't target because from either hand or graveyard. And he doesn't have to specify until the effect resolves. So I was like, alright, well, I beat him the first one. He looked pretty depressed that he was losing because he thought he was this is the end of him. And so I guess, I don't know whether it was that I let up on him game 2, or that's just an excuse for myself, or that, I wasn't thinking, or he did manage to beat me. But he beat me round 2, or he beat me second duel, and then we went to game 3. And He had Future Fusion on the field, already past one turn. I'm looking like I'm going to lose. I have Jurak Guab on the field. He has Red MD, and I'm like, he has also got Rivalry, which basically stopped my whole deck, stopped the whole wind-up deck. Rivalry or Warlords, all his dragons can play, and since all my wind-ups are Beast, Beast Warrior, Spellcaster, Warrior, all that crazy stuff, it's really hard to maintain something like that. So I'm there with Double Hunter or Double Graba. So I have Graba in the field and I mind control his Red MD. Now technically, I didn't know if it was going to work because Rivalry's on the field and I don't know if I can control it, whether the effect of mind control fizzles out or that he loses his monster. It turns out 2 judges ruled that he's going to lose Red MD because as soon as it tries to change control over to my field, since I can't control another monster, it automatically gets destroyed. So that's how it went. He peeled it. Head judge still said it was good, so he lost it, and I hit him. I think I left him with like 20 something, and then he drew standby, 5-headed, and ran over me for game. So that was X3 at the end of round 5, and so I decided to drop because out of 1,300 people, only top 32, meaning people with 19 points with out of 9 rounds, means that they would have to be X2 out of 9 rounds, and I was X3. So I decided to drop after that. What was very interesting to me, though, was I was kind of curious as to how everyone else was doing, because I had a couple friends that were there, and we weren't really, like, watching each other, you know, but we were kind of keeping track, and I had a couple friends, they were still X1, X2, by the end of round 7, round 8, and then a couple other people were, like, X3, but didn't want to tell me. And so I had to find out the other way, because I still see a lot of people talking shit, you know, oh, my deck does this, oh, my deck does that, oh, this deck won there, oh, that deck runs here, and they lose, and they don't want to admit it. So, to all, like, 3, 4, 5 of you guys that I know that didn't really make it past anything, and didn't want to admit it, you know, it's a game. I can admit that. It's a game. I lost. I was upset. But I'm moving on like I should. And so should you. Because lying about something like this is really, really stupid. If you agree with me, then, you know, I would say like this video, post comment on you know, times that people have lied to you about, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, or, you know, whatever. Like, just stupid shit that in Yu-Gi-Oh! That, you know, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, yeah. I mean, I've probably interjected this more into my life than I probably would have assumed. But nonetheless, I'm not going to lie about how I do. You know? Like, for me, like, X3 sounds really good at the end of the day, but I didn't make it to the end of the day. I was 2-3, not X3. X3 would have insinuated I could have been 6-3 at the end of the day. And to me, that's lying. You know? That's saying that I won 4 more matches than I actually did, and 4 more matches is a pretty considerable amount. If I'm saying that you dropped after 5 rounds, or that, you know, you're saying that you're better than that. So it's whatever. But anyways, got a lot of good trades. I'll probably post up my binder. I actually managed to get my hands on 3 Rescue Rabbit, and that was actually really cool. But I sold 2 for 100, which was bittersweet because I needed the cash and didn't really want to sell it for that low. I got my Maxi on the way, which is, I bought it for 60 and it's worth about 100 now. I still have Wind Up Zen mains, because after going X3, I just sat there and broke down the deck, and this guy came up and said, how much for the deck? I said 200 cash, 240 trade, and we did 240 trade. That's how I got the Rescue Rabbits, and yeah, from there on I made about 300. Not too much, but I made 300. You know, a lot more than I started off with, because I broke down to almost like $20 after, because I spent like probably about $140 in everything. So making 300 after breaking down to 20 was a pretty good day, and my binder's still pretty high to my standards, I guess I can say, because I know a lot of people, you guys out there that have binders that are like ridiculously high. So I gotta show props, you know, give you guys props. But anyways, I'm gonna cut this video here. If you're still watching, thank you so much. It was pretty boring, even for me. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna be probably posting some other stuff about YCS. I'm not sure. I can't hold me to that. And I'm gonna be actually showing my new deck that I'm running just for the time being until the ban list officially hits. The whole thing about Trishula, Glow Up, Bulb, Spore, all that shit being banned, I'll believe it when it's on the official website. That's OCG that's saying that it's there. Most of the time we follow OCG, but you can't always follow it. Konami normally does anywhere from 20 to 30 changes in card limitations, and this set from OCG only has 15. So it's un-American Konami like to post that little, but nonetheless, we'll see. So once the ban list hits, I guess I'll list it out or whatever, because I really don't like doing that whole web page catch thing, whatever you guys do. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Ocean RDC out.